All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey.
I'm Teresa.
And we are Grams and Pops Vintage, and today we're going to complain. We're going to talk about the darker side of eBay reselling. Well, reselling in general, I think.
Reselling in general.
Mostly eBay because that's mostly what we do. So
Yep.
we're going to talk about some of the things we don't necessarily love about what we do day to day, or some of the crap we run into.
Some of the crap we put up with.
Yeah, we don't have anybody to complain to, so you guys get to take that role. We're going to complain to you today.
We complain to each other, but that doesn't go very far.
She just tells me to shut up. And on here, you can't tell me to shut up. You could just, well,
yes, I can.
I guess they can. We have comments on. Okay, well, we're going to complain, and if you want us to shut up, you tell us in the comments. So, but like normal, we do have some good things about selling on eBay, and that's things do sell. So we're going to look at some of those. What's the first one?
We sold a lot of die-cast cars vehicles.
Okay, they are these. And I'm gonna put the bag down, but there's a couple different sizes of these in here.
There's little ones, there's medium ones, and then there's big ones.
Now, I don't know why I started picking those up last summer, but I started grabbing them when I saw them, and they were usually a dime or a quarter. They weren't very much. So I started snatching them up as I saw them because I thought they had decent value, but I wasn't sure. Ended up not so much.
No.
So we did just build a lot.
Yep.
We don't maybe have a couple bucks in that whole bag of them, and they sold for what?
$20.
$20. So
Plus shipping.
Not bad.
There's 13 of them in there.
I think anything that has any kind of sell-through rate, you could do okay on if you lot them up and you get them cheap enough. So I guess lot them up.
Are you ready for the next thing?
Mm-hmm. What do you get next?
We have a bat. So I went through last week, and I listed all of our bats that we had, except for our plastic ones. And I listed...
Those have value, too. We got to list those.
And I listed a whole bunch of golf clubs. I have 3 more, what do they call those things?
Putters?
Golf bags that I have to go through to list.
Oh, yeah. Those are the golf bags we kept together because we went golfing with them last year.
We should do that again.
We should. That was fun. Maybe we'll save a set of really bad clubs
And
back.
we'll just share them.
They don't have to be good clubs because we're not good. So
And we'll just share a set.
we'll just share a set.
Okay, I'll look for the cheapest ones. Hey, there's 2 of them over there.
So this is bat number 5.
Yep. It is a Louisville Slugger balanced composite softball bat.
Yep. It's not dented anywhere or cracked or anything like that. It needs a new grip,
Yep.
and it's in terrible shape as far as being dirty, but it doesn't wipe off, so it's kind of, I don't know, somebody was doing some demo in a house with it or something. What'd that sell for?
$85.
$85.
But that's the second one we sold because I listed
is.
and sold one for $99.99 too.
So bats. It is the season for bats.
It is. Should we talk about crazy bats?
Crazy bats, crazy old bats.
Crazy bat ladies.
So yeah, that's our first complaint. We had garage sales open back up, which is a good thing.
We went 2 days this week. We went Thursday and we went Friday morning.
Friday morning, yep. We got to sneak in and go to a few more. So Thursday, the first day, we met a lady at a garage sale. I don't know that we bought any. Did we buy anything at the garage sale?
Yes, I bought 2 jackets and then I bought that Patagonia shirt.
Okay, so we got some good deals at the sale. They had a bat that is very similar to one we just listed.
Yep.
And it was a decent bat, 60 to 80 bucks. And it sells fairly consistently. Now, she had $15 on the bat. When we looked at it, for some reason, it was in good shape, and I was like, $15 into 60, and depending on sales and fees and everything.
We just walked away.
Yeah, we balked on it. We walked away. But when we got to the car, I was like, well, if I can get her down to $10.
What do we call that? We had a saying for that.
The double take?
The double take.
Yeah.
Yep, we did a double take.
Yep. So I got back out and we decided to go offer her 10 for the bat, right? Mm-hmm. And when I walked up there and I offered her 10, she said, we actually just looked the bat up and it's a $200 bat. It's not a $200 bat, not even on a good day if it was brand new.
Outside of eBay, there was one listed for $125.
Yep. And that was brand new, I think.
I think it was.
So, like I said, it's $60 to $80 bat. She looked it up on eBay and was convinced it was a $200 bat all of a sudden. So I said, okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and pay you the $15. I was going to take it anyway. And she said, no, actually, it's a $200 bat. We just decided to raise the price.
So they wouldn't even sell it to him.
So, well, they would, but they negotiated up. They wanted to raise the price above what was even on the sticker.
But they didn't tell you what price, did they?
Yeah, they told me 20.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
no.
still, I mean, 20 to 60, you're getting in the iffy range after fees and everything. And if we took an offer or landed on a sale, but at that point on principle, we had to walk away. I had to walk. I couldn't pay her.
He came back to the car. I stayed in the car. He came back to the car and he was so mad.
I've never had someone negotiate back up above the original asking price. That was so weird. I didn't even know what to say. Like, I couldn't be mad at the sale. Like, I just didn't know what to say. I was like, oh, okay.
Did you have, because I think you had it in your hand and you set it back down and walked away, didn't you?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if you had actually had it in your hand and you put it back down.
No, I
wasn't
brought it up
watching.
because I was going to buy it regardless. At 10 or 15, I was going to buy it.
Yep.
I was just going to try and get it for 10. Ended up, it wasn't for sale at the sticker price anymore. In the 2 minutes it took me to walk to the car and back, it had gone up. So these garage sale people are getting a little bit savage out there.
They are. There was a lot of stuff. We went to that one garage sale and their stuff was like, oh my God, prices.
Well, we went, out of all the garage sales we went to, I think a third of them, but we didn't go to very many, but a third of the garage sales we went to were bin store garage sales.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell they just go to bin stores, they buy up all kinds of crap, and they have garage sales, and that's what they're doing. And
We've learned to kind of
once
walk away
bitten,
from
twice
those.
shy on that. Yeah, we don't play with bin store stuff. I don't care what it is, you can keep it.
Yep.
I'm not taking a risk on the bin store stuff. So, all right. So, complaint number 1 out of the way.
Don't change your prices up at a garage sale.
Yeah, my negotiating skills have rusted over the winter. I guess maybe that's the lesson for this one. I have gotten really
Did they
bad.
just look at you and were like, yeah, we're going to screw him over?
I don't know. Just I wore a hat that said sucker or something. I don't know what happened. So, all right, let's look at something we actually did sell.
Okay, we're still selling Barbie clothes. We sold a Skipper Teen Scene Fashion pants, shirt, shoes.
Yep, pants, shirts, shoes, number 77 out of the tote. What'd those go for?
$9.
$9.
Plus shipping.
Nothing special, but they will go in just a little envelope. And
Yep.
nothing to them.
Okay, this item we're getting down there on. So I got to keep an eye on it because I don't want to oversell ourselves.
Yep.
But we sold a box of 1988 Topps football cards, the small box.
Yep. So, yeah, we are getting down on these. I would say before the end of the year, we will probably be out of these, at least this particular box. We'll still have the jumbo pack boxes
Yeah, we
left
got
probably. But
8 boxes.
what'd those sell for?
$140.
$140. So we must have taken an offer on them.
I did. Okay. The next one is mine.
This is your complaint?
Well, the next 2 are mine.
You can see who complains more in this relationship.
Nope. So, about around the beginning of the month, I guess we're towards the middle of the month. About the beginning of the month, we got an item not received claim opened on eBay.
Which never bothers us. When we
No.
see an item not received, we don't even give it a second thought because if the tracking says they did receive it,
Yep.
eBay's on your side automatically, so we don't worry about them.
So I went out and you can't, it used to let you update the tracking, but it doesn't do that
Yeah, you
anymore.
don't.
So I just sent a message to him saying, this item shows it was delivered on April 1st. Was that? And then he opened a case saying, I got to redo that. He opened a request saying he didn't get it. Then he opened a case saying he didn't get it, and eBay closed it right away. That was
Because
on,
the tracking showed he did get it.
yep, that was on April 3rd. Then on today, where'd it go?
April 15th? April 15th. So,
Yep.
another 2 weeks in.
Yep, today he opened an item not as described. Wrong item sent.
Which would be really interesting to see how he returns an item that he claimed he never got.
Yeah, because then they can always put comments on the requests or whatever. So this one says the MM. I don't know what MM is.
I don't know.
Main man.
Maybe.
That's what I'm going to use. The main man went to the post office.
Maybe he's the main man. Is that what that means? He's the main man?
Yeah, he's the main man.
He's the main man.
The main man went to the post office.
Or the mean man. He's being mean. So let's go to mean man.
And the package had a different item.
Well, you got to read it. You got to start over.
The
Say
main man.
The mean man.
Okay. The mean man went to the post office, and the package has a different item. The mean man is requesting for replacement size 44, 32-inch, all black. The jeans he bought are like...
They're not that.
No, they're black, but they're like black with like light gray, like
It's not even the right size, is it?
Fading. Yeah, they're 44s, but they're not 32s.
That's what I mean. They're not the size he bought. No. He didn't buy a 44. So now he gained 12 sizes, and he wants.
No, he wants a 44.
But he bought a 32.
No, he bought a 44. He wants a 32 length.
Oh.
The other ones are not 32 length.
So he bought pants that were the right size in the waist and too short?
I'm guessing so. I don't know. But on my jeans, I've gotten really diligent about putting measurements. And then I get frustrated because people send a message saying, what's the inseam? My response is, check out the details.
It's a good thing you respond, because I would say that's the measurement between the crotch and the end of the leg.
You can't do that. But
they said, what is the inseam? They didn't say, what's the measurement?
You're horrible.
Yeah. This is why she does our customer service.
So he opened that. Now he has a chance to send them back free, because we don't do buyer returns. Well, we do buyer paid returns on all clothing. Yep. So now it's on us to pay the shipping label to come back. And we were debating this morning what he was going to send us back. So
we'll see. We'll see what he sends back. But it sounds like he's trying some really shady stuff here because he didn't get his way.
And in the beginning, when he opened his item not received thing, he sent me his phone number and wanted me to call him.
Yeah, call me, please.
I'm not calling you, and that's against eBay policy.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So we get this. I get to wait 30 days or however long it is for him to return me whatever he's returning me. But it wasn't from Chicago, Illinois, so we're good on that.
Oh, you mean for fakes?
No, for somebody sending random poop. Or whatever they sent to some of those other resellers. I don't know what any of this
means. Are you talking about the stuff that, like, Kevin was getting back with rotten carrots and stuff? Yeah. I don't think that was from Chicago.
Oh, okay. Wherever it was from.
Why did that come up?
Because it made me think of what he's going to send us back.
God only knows what he's going to send us back.
I don't know. I'm a little scared. But
we'll see. We'll keep you up to date. If we get something back other than the actual pants we sent him, I guess we'll let you know how that turns out. That will be a record
video, like as I open it, just to see what he sent me.
Doesn't matter. I can seal up a package and then reopen it on video. That doesn't help you in any way.
Maybe not,
all right. So yeah, I guess that's our second complaint. I'm not sure what the complaint was.
The complaint was just that I think they're trying to circumvent the system to get their money back, because I don't think they actually got them, or they got them and I don't know. Like, were they delivered to the wrong house?
I think he just needed a pair of capris that week, and now he wants a full-length size. So we'll find out.
Maybe.
That's what's happening. So we'll find out. Yeah, clothing people are... I'm not loving selling clothing. It can be really profitable, but man, what a bunch of dirtbags that buy clothes. Like,
buy
these
clothes,
people are
wear them.
mean.
Because we've had ones buy clothes, wear them, send them back smelling like cigarette smoke.
Yep. Like, it's a costume rental for these people sometimes. I don't get it. Like, we have more issues, I would say, with clothing than any other item, including electronics. And electronics is notoriously high return rate just for failure.
Yep.
But clothing people are just, I don't know. I'm glad I just shop at Walmart and don't care about the fashion side of things, because the people that buy clothing just...
You don't shop at Walmart. We shop at garage sales.
Well, yeah, Walmart's even high class for us.
However, on the note of that, we do have one kid who doesn't care about what clothing it is, what brand it is, because she shops and buys all of her clothes at Walmart.
Yeah, that's good. She's not bougie.
She's not bougie.
All right, what's sold next?
We sold a gold tone purple and white seahorse locket. It's like a deep purple color. I think it's deep purple.
Yep, and it is kind of a cool locket. It's a big one. It's almost like a size of a brooch here, but... And it does open up. What's in it, do you know?
Nothing. It's just silver or gold inside of it. It's just like you put pictures in it.
You just put pictures in it.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. It's brand new.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. How much did that go for?
$14.99 plus shipping.
It's heavy, too. It's not a cheap one.
No, that was in our first storage unit that we got. The lady must have made a whole bunch of jewelry and stuff, so we ended up with a whole bunch of jewelry making stuff that I've been kind of listing.
And a lot of it was, she had packages of pearls. They were like real pearls that she was making jewelry out of. She had a lot of like 925 jewelry hardware stuff that we pulled out that were like ring blanks and stuff like that.
Yep.
So wasn't too bad.
Nope.
All right.
We sold some Pokemon.
Oh, we did.
I don't know where these came from, but They were in a bag. Actually, I think I do. I think they, no, I don't.
Little, just a bunch of little figures, like little plastic figures.
Yep, it's Bulbasaur,
Are you going to try and name them?
Charmander, Squirtle, and there's one more.
I wouldn't know who they were.
I had to Google image them to find out who they were.
No idea.
Charmander, I knew.
Okay, so how much do the Pokemon figures go for?
$9.99.
$9.99, and they're gone.
The next one is mine too.
When she made a note of this one because we were going to talk about it, and she just wrote "mean lady."
I did. She
don't
was
know.
mean.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The one that sent us the message the other day.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we had a mean lady.
I gotta find it.
I
Okay,
thought we were going to talk about you.
No. So I had a pair of Miss Me Boo jeans that I listed. I listed them for a really low price because two things. One, it was missing a button on the back pocket, which I don't think is a big deal.
Well, it's not a functional.
No, because
button.
it wasn't
Like
even a
it's-
functional pocket. I don't think they do like the faux pockets.
Yeah, it's not keeping your butt in or anything.
No. And the other thing was the front button on the jeans said something other than, I think they said Cowgirl Up, which is another brand, I think. But it wasn't the
So
Miss Me.
they had replaced it.
Yep, so I think somebody replaced the button on it. So she messaged me saying,
Which was noted in the listing.
no, I just took a big picture of it.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
It was obvious
Yep.
in the listing.
So she sent me a message saying, why is the front button different and the back pocket missing? I would buy these pair of jeans, but not without the buttons. I'm like, okay. I sent her back saying, yes, the back pocket button is missing and the front button has been replaced. I had them listed at $25, which is pretty cheap for a pair of Miss Me jeans.
Yeah, these aren't expensive pants.
And she sent back a message saying, the buttons cost $40 to replace. Note, I Googled them. They do not. I'll offer $10 since you have two missing buttons of this brand. And I had to giggle and tell Corey about my response after I sent it to her. I said, and I will decline. That's all I said.
So you got catty first.
No, she did, because she said, I have to pay for missing buttons. And so I just said, and I will decline. I didn't say it rudely. I
Sure.
just said, and I will decline.
Fair enough.
Which I figured would be the end of it, right? You would think if you just say, no, I'm not going to take your offer, that would be the end of it.
People like to get the last word.
This lady was really catty. Like, she hurt my feelings. She hurt my feelings. Her response back was, you're too fat for them, huh? What? Like, oh my God.
That was her first response.
That was her first response. So then I just let it go. I'm like, whatever. Just do you. I'll do me.
We had a good laugh about that in the office the other day.
We did. And then she sent back another message that says, so you popped off two buttons. Man.
Yeah, I shut it down at that point.
I did block her.
I had to intervene. I put on my referee shirt and I was like, don't reply. Don't engage. Just block her and let's be done with it.
My response would have been, B, you don't know me.
So Grams is over here throwing down on eBay.
I would have too. I so would have, I think.
So see, she does the customer service, but I'm in management. So I had to step in on this one because I know where that was going.
Like what do you, I'm just curious, what do you get out of that by sending that message? Like, do you think by you sending that message, it's going to make me rethink your offer and accept it?
It's hard saying. Who knows what's going on in her life? She could just be off her rocker a little bit. Maybe she
we
hadn't
know
had
one of
coffee
those.
yet. We know a lot of them. We're related to a lot of them.
Quit talking about Tanya like that.
Sorry, Tanya.
So, but yeah, it threw me off. Like, what's the point? Keyboard warriors, I guess, is what they are.
People are always mean on the internet, it seems like. You get a lot of that. So the YouTube channel helps us kind of callous ourselves to stuff like
Some.
that. A lot more now than we used to. We laugh about the really bad ones that come in. It used to be it would ruin a good chunk of my day. Like for 4 hours, I would just be angry, wanting to reply, but forcing myself not to. Now, I kind of let it go a lot easier. I think she still gets a little bit more.
Well, so, I don't have it up. I was going to say pretty sure these jeans aren't my size anyway, because I have a big booty, so they're not my size anyway, but that's just rude.
Yeah. So we've had some fun with customers, but again, clothing. It was clothing.
It was. It was. And it,
Telling you. You people who care what you wear, you people who are trying to be pretty for you or whoever else you're trying to be pretty for, stop it. It's making you ugly on the inside.
It is. That was really ugly. Like, that was really ugly. It did. It hurt my, like the first one, I'm like.
Do you feel better now, though?
That I vented?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, see, that's what we're doing. We're venting for Grams as therapy. So, all right, let's look at a few more things that sold.
Hold on, I gotta find it because I went past it.
She vented so much she broke her phone.
I don't know where I'm at. Oh. So the next item I bought in a pack of 3 or 4. There were 3 or 4 teapots that I bought. That one's all glass. By the way, the thing comes off,
like
so I think when we
ceramic.
go to ship it, it's World Market.
World Market.
That one's actually going international. It's going to Italy.
It's heavy. Like it's not a cheap teapot. It's a heavy one.
Well,
Well,
it's sold
not
for
cheaply made.
$16.99.
$16.99.
It's more of a, I think it's more of a decorative thing than a
It is really heavy.
actual use. But yeah, it's going to Italy.
We've sold quite a few cast iron ones like that too that are really cool.
I do. I think I only have one left over there,
Yeah.
and that's out of our newest storage unit. So, okay.
All right.
Slowly but surely, I was cleaning out all of I pulled out my box of all my Lamax and Department 56 Christmas trees, what I thought were Lamax and Department 56.
We
There was-
struggled for so long to list those. We had them in boxes because we took all the Department 56 figures and houses and we
And
listed
listed
those
them.
because those are easier to list. And then we had just tons of trees and
Mm-hmm.
bushes and branches and sidewalk pieces. We finally did list them, and by we I mean she did.
Yep. So, and I threw out a whole lot because there were a whole bunch that were homemade Christmas trees.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm not listing these because they're like the actual material that Christmas trees are made of. So I don't want
And
to put
then
that up.
we lotted up a bunch of them too.
I did.
just to
All
get
the
rid
other
of
ones
them.
I lotted up.
So these ones are just
Excuse me.
wow, rude. So these ones are just like stick trees,
They're-
and they got cardinals in
They're
them.
bare branch oaks and they have birds in them. And there's a 9.5 inch and a 13.5 inch.
And they're wrapped together with plastic, so hopefully they don't break when you unwrap them.
You want to know a fun fact about these ones?
Is there a fun fact about these ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some lady messaged me and asked me how tall they were.
Didn't
It's
you
in the
just-
description that it says they're 9.5 and 13. Actually, it's in the title, not even the description.
Okay.
But anyways, these 2 little trees sold for $13 plus shipping.
There you go.
So don't discount Department 56 trees or Lamax
Yep.
trees.
Even the little accessories do well. Even the tiniest little trees.
Okay, do you want to take I talked a lot on this video. Do you want to take on the last one, or would
This
you like me
video
to
is
do
very,
it?
very real life.
It's not. You're usually the one that's talking.
Getting the raw, unedited version here.
Of grams.
Okay. The next one is cancellations. We've gotten.
Not a lot, but
It goes in cycles. It seems like we'll get 3 or 4 all close together, and then we'll go for quite a while without one, and then we'll get 3 or 4. So that's one of the things we really dislike about the reselling side is the
Yep.
cancellations and
Yep.
returns. But
and one of the reasons, besides the ones that we have listed on our thing, is people who buy their stuff and don't pay for it. Like I had 2 of those
just the
the other day.
non-payment?
Yeah, I had 2
That's
of
a
those
whole
that I
other thing
canceled.
that eBay could fix in a minute if they wanted to. They just don't
could.
want to.
They could.
So cancellations, though, we get a lot of weird reasons for cancellations. The cancellation itself, as long as we haven't shipped it,
It's fine.
it doesn't bother me that bad. It's reading the responses and the reasons why they canceled that usually sets us off and sparks a conversation of,
What an idiot.
well, it makes, I guess we should be grateful for them in some aspects.
We should, because I
does-
don't want it to be a return in the end.
No, not that. It just makes me feel like a smart person reading some of the responses. Like there are people a lot dumber than us out there, and we find that out every day on eBay.
Yep. So I did a couple screenshots of different items that we've sold, and they canceled right away.
So what are some of the reasons?
So one of the first reasons was they bought a tea kettle.
A tea kettle,
And
not like the pot we just sold.
no. And it was done on an offer, I think.
An offer they made.
And it said order placed by mistake.
Yeah. This wasn't an offer we sent them. This was an offer they made us.
Yep. They made a mistake. How do you make a mistake if you're the one sending the offer?
They didn't make a mistake. They ordered it by mistake.
Yeah. They order placed by mistake.
And they're the ones that placed the offer.
Yep.
Now, I can see if we send them an offer and they're thinking they're getting an offer on their product. That's happened to us before, where we've almost accepted one of those. Like, I could see that. But this wasn't that. This was them actively searching out an item, making an offer for best offer, and then saying, "Oh, I ordered that by accident." And what do you think? Is that them putting an offer in at like 8 of them and then seeing who gives them the cheapest?
Yep.
You think that's what it is?
I think that's what it is.
Shame on you, bad people.
Okay. So the next one, this was one just from this weekend, and it made me giggle. I don't know. Sometimes the cancellations make me mad, but this one just made me giggle because they placed the order. It was for a set of Oneida stainless. It was the sugar spoon and the master butter spreader.
Yep. So 2 pieces of silverware.
Yep. They placed the order, and it sat, and they hadn't paid for it. And then right away, I got a message instead of them requesting it through eBay that said, "I want to cancel this order. I pressed the wrong button."
Did they pronunciate it like that?
No, that's just how I pronounced it.
Like they're really on their B's and T's.
But yeah, how do you send an offer and press the wrong button? Like when you send an offer,
pronunciate or enunciate?
Enunciate.
So see, I'm not good with words either.
But how do you press the wrong button? You have to enter a dollar amount to send the offer for.
This is one of them that just makes you feel smart. That's what I mean. Sometimes messages just brighten your day in that way. It's like, man, I'm smart today.
You're smart every day.
Wow. Now here's the last one. Okay, I quit. This is going to be Graham's channel from now on.
We thought this was going to be like a negative Nelly video, but it's kind of been kind of funny.
I feel like it is a little bit ranty, but we'll let you guys decide. Again, you tell us if this is too ranty. But the last one actually is the one that bothers me the most because it's the cancellation where they come back and say, "Please cancel this order. I found a better price."
They're the ones that are probably also sending out 8 offers.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, it's either they're sending out a bunch of offers and they're getting a better price offer accepted, or more likely probably is eBay on-site promotions. After you purchase something on eBay, eBay shows you similar items right away through the eBay promoted items, and they're seeing a cheaper one there, grabbing it and then canceling yours. Like, sometimes I think eBay promotions should get out of the shopping cart.
Yeah, you shouldn't put it in there
You shouldn't
because
be putting that in
they're screwing somebody over.
It doesn't work. I mean, it works for the customer. I guess if they're making the buyer happy, that's what eBay's job is. So I guess in that aspect, it's good. But man, like after they buy the item, quit trying to sell, eBay. They bought it.
Yep.
So that's my rant on the cancellations is the whole better price after it's been paid for and bought. Because I think it is promoted ads showing up in shopping cart and after the sell, and they're snatching up a cheaper item right then and there. Because it happens quickly.
Yeah, it was. It was like they placed the order and then like less than 5 minutes later they sent back a message.
Yep. So, all right. We have a few more things that sold, right?
Yep, I gotta find my screen.
Let's look at them and hopefully they won't get returned.
Nope, now I gotta scroll. One of them's a pair of jeans. Okay, we sold some Miss Me bootcut studded embellished denim jeans.
And they appear to have the right buttons, so we should be in good shape.
Yeah.
And they're size 30, so I would definitely pop the buttons off of those.
Part of it is when I take pictures of my jeans, I take pictures of all the areas that have the embellishments. So like the back pockets, the front pockets, I take a picture of all of it. So you
really
can see if
show
there's
off
crap missing.
the sparkle butt.
Yeah.
Show the bling.
Yeah.
There you go.
I bling bling.
So what'd those sell for?
$39.99.
And some more Department 56. I don't think it is Department
it
56. Is. Okay, well, some more
See the
Department
green?
56. Oh, yeah, there it is. Accessory stuff. This is...
Yep, that is the Brick Road. And there are 2 lengths in there, and they're 3 foot long and 4 and 3/4 inch wide.
So you cut that stuff up and make road and sidewalks and stuff like that for your little village.
Yep.
We had a lot of this.
That was already cut.
That was already cut that people used for villages that we did get rid of, but that's all brand new, and that sold for what?
$9.99.
There you go. Somebody's going to make a nice brick road.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
If we only had a brain.
Okay, so before we go, since this
Is
has
there
been a
more?
rant video, no, it's been kind of a rant video, but we made fun of it, but I do have to give a shout out.
Who we shouting out?
We are shouting out Crap.
Crap? Well,
No.
Congratulations, Crap. You're in our video.
We're shouting out Jacob.
Who's Jacob?
Jacob is a viewer.
Oh, he bought from us.
He did. He bought 4 G.I. Joe I think they were all G.I. Joe or Leonard. I don't remember which ones they were, but we shipped him out the other day. But I have to give him a shout out because he said, thank you, Teresa, because I was the one that was dealing with him and I was the one sending
Thanks,
the messages
Jacob.
on the bottom. Just wanted to let you know I really appreciate yours and Pops' content. I definitely learn a lot by watching you guys. I really hope y'all will get your money back from Fraudulent Freddy.
Us too.
Thanks again on the deal on the G.I. Joes.
There you go. Thank you very much, Jacob, for ordering those. You didn't have to do that, but we appreciate any order we get. So thank you very much.
Hopefully they work out.
Hopefully you don't return them. Well,
Please don't return them.
Please don't return them. So I think that's it for today. We're going to get out of here because we do have a lot of packing to go get done so that we can see if we can get any more cancellations or anything like that.
And then Pops has some plants to plant.
But in all seriousness, this is all of these things we complain and rant because we don't get to very often, but all of these things are very minor, less than 1% of the job. They're just some of the bad things that come up while you are doing eBay. So
They are.
we're not really complaining. Like we're just sharing with you some of the ugly side.
They are, and I think now that we've been in it for almost 2 years, I think we just play it off and we laugh at it more than we do, but we do vent to each other about it. Me more than him. Like I vent to him about the cancellations and the weird stuff that comes in, but
And I wanted her to share that venting with you instead of me. So this video's for me.
But yeah, so don't take anything to heart. Like even,
Unless you're the one sending those jeans back, then take it to heart. Listen, stop it. That's it. I think we're done, right?
we are.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.